So today's video is on, self-love. So a lot of people, have been asking me where I get my confidence from, or, how am I so comfortable in my own skin? And I always tell people, self-love. That's one thing that nobody can take away from you, is self-love. There's so many different perspectives on beauty that you can't be so intimidated by what society labels as beauty. Like, the list can go on and on, from your size to your skin complexion to the way your hair is to the way your nose is, your lips is, your cheeks is, there's so many different things that make a person beautiful, and you just have to find what you love about yourself. Find the beauty in yourself. You cannot, walk around portraying yourself as this confident person if you don't have self-love. A lot of people that you see, these Instagram models, they take a cute picture, but as far as, what's inside, a lot of them are actually very insecure. I used to be insecure growing up because I was always teased about my chubby cheeks or my weight because it fluctuates so much. Growing up, I've been up and down, anywhere from a size 8 to a size 16. So, having self-love is what makes me, so motivated, and first things first, you cannot expect anybody else to accept you if you do not accept yourself. Like, no matter what you wear or what your makeup looks like or how your hair is, or if you don't love yourself, you cannot expect anybody to love you. That's just what that is. And I always tell people, I may not be the baddest in the world, but I love me some me, because I feel like I just give something to the world that, everybody else can't. I'm a genuine friend. I'm a great person. I have this bubbly personality that, wherever I go, it just makes people smile. And I love that about myself. Even on my bad days, I just keep that in mind. I give something to this world that, not everybody can. So that alone just puts a smile on my face when I leave the house. I'm not perfect. I have my own things that make me insecure. My nose, I used to get teased about my nose growing up. My lips, in high school, the boys used to tease me about how big my lips were. My cheeks, since I was born, like, no matter how thin I am or how big I am, these babies don't go nowhere. So even when I was a kid, I always had to deal with people pinching my cheeks, and I was insecure about that growing up. But as I got older and I learned to love myself, I just accepted me for who I am. God only made one of me. And the same thing goes for you. God only made one of you. So embrace yourself and take it all in and just enjoy your skin, because you only have one life. And if you wake up every day worried about what the next person sees in you, I promise you, you will not have an awesome, fulfilling life. You only have one life. That's why my motto is, I can only be me. I can only be me. I cannot be nobody else. I can't. I can only be me. So today's word for the wise is self-love.
So for me, self-love is being happy within, not needing validation from anybody, or not seeking validation for anybody. Like, knowing that you're beautiful and feeling beautiful It's two different things. So self-love is also knowing that you're beautiful as well as feeling beautiful.
So like it's like you can love yourself, you know. You just have to be able to love yourself if you want to love someone else. So I think it's good to love yourself because that will guide you through life and it'll make you feel confident in yourself and you'll be able to do new things.
To me, self-love means loving yourself in every aspect, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, sexually. It's the thing that accepts you for who you are, and it's the thing that tells everybody else your opinion doesn't matter to me. More importantly, it's the thing that it's literally the bedrock of who you are as a person.
I think self-love is when you love yourself or somebody else.
My perspective of self-love is just understanding who you are and acknowledging that you're just enough.
To me, self-love is like loving yourself and not listening to what other people think about you, because people always try to bring you down, try to bring themselves up. Yes, but sometimes I don't.
Why sometimes you don't?
Because sometimes what other people say actually gets to me. I know I always say, "Oh, it doesn't matter," but sometimes when I actually look at myself in the mirror and I think and I believe what they say about me.
Yeah, sometimes, you know. But when I wake up, no.
I do think I'm beautiful, especially when I don't have any makeup on. And I just feel like makeup just makes you embrace your beauty. It doesn't really need, you don't need makeup to feel beautiful. So yes, I do feel pretty in my own eyes.
We should all feel beautiful in our own eyes. We should all feel beautiful to ourselves, mainly because at the end of the day, our opinion of ourselves is the only one that matters. Not our friend, not our lover, not our wives, our girlfriends, our boyfriends, none of that. The only person beauty should mean anything to is ourselves. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yes.
So, do I feel beautiful? Hell yeah, I love myself so much that sometimes I feel like I gotta chill, but yeah, I do feel beautiful.
Yeah. No. No.
Well, yeah. Well, not like my face, but my behind. Because like in kindergarten, people used to say stuff about my behind, say it's big, and I would just feel sad about that. I don't know why, but now I just get annoyed at them and I tell them that's how I was made and stuff.
I think at some point everybody has something or somebody that's made them feel unbeautiful. Everybody has. You mainly see it in adolescents and teenage years, and even some people in their grown adult years. You're gonna find something or someone that makes you feel unbeautiful, but at that point you just gotta tell them. Not even what you gotta tell them, is about what you gotta show them. You gotta show them that you're beautiful in your own eyes and you love yourself, and no one's opinion is gonna change that about you.
No, not really. To be very honest, I just feel like if you don't think I'm cute, so why you in my face? That's literally how I used to feel. So I still feel that way. Like if you don't think I'm cute, then get out of my face.
Well, I don't know. One time, me and this girl, there was like this weight, and we stood on it, and my weight was like more than her since I was taller, and when you're taller, you tend to weigh more. Then she was like, "Are you sure you're not fat?" And she said it a bunch of times. And then I was like, "No, I'm not fat." And then when I got home, I actually looked in the mirror and I actually saw myself as fat.
Yes, I have, but in the past, before I knew my worth. But now, don't nobody can tell me how I look or tell me that I'm not beautiful or making me feel like I'm not beautiful.
Yes.
How?
Like, one time at my old school, someone said my head looks like a pickle.
Well, to be honest, I really feel like just give yourself time, embrace yourself, write things that you do like about yourself that you notice, like no one can tell you anything about it. And, remind yourself every day that you're beautiful, grow within yourself. And that's the best advice that I can give.
Well, I would try to bring their spirits up by like telling them, like, oh, you are beautiful. Don't believe what other people say. They try to make themselves go lower. They try to make themselves seem better than you when they're really not, because everyone's like equal. And I would tell them some other like quotes, because everyone has like those days where they just don't feel good and they don't feel like themselves and they just feel like they're like poop.
See what's wrong.
And when they say, I don't feel pretty, what do you say to make them feel better?
I would say, you look pretty like me.
What would you tell your friend that doesn't feel pretty, Kennedy?
That you do look pretty.
I don't really think it's something you can tell somebody. It's just something you got to show them. You got to show them within themselves that they have it. It's something everybody has. If you didn't have it, you wouldn't even want to wake up every morning. So the fact that you do, it means your bedrock is still solid, and you just got to really find that. You got to find it inside yourself. You got to look deep inside yourself and say, this is what love for me is, and this is what love does for me, and more importantly, this is what my self-love does for me. So that's what I would say.
I just tell them to like love themselves, and to just like, how to explain it? Oh, just always love yourself, no matter what someone says to you or how you feel. Just always know to love yourself, because that's how God made you, and you just have to be thankful for who you are. So you have to love yourself.
I would tell them I like them. They look beautiful too.
First of all, baby girl, baby boy, love yourself. Second of all, make sure that before you jump into any relationship, whether it's to feel beautiful or to feel loved, make sure like when you're on your own, like when you're home alone, or when you look at the mirror, you feel like you are beautiful. You feel like you love yourself. You feel like you are that you feel like you're that. Because without that, you always have to rely on somebody. And once you rely on somebody, anybody can make you unhappy. Anybody can play with your happiness, because if somebody else just tell you you're ugly, boom, you believe it. Whereas if you already have it in here that you're not ugly, or that you are beautiful, or that you love yourself, can't nobody tell you nothing.
I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100% that bitch. Even when I'm crying crazy, yeah, I got boy problems.
Remember to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and like this video. Share it for your next friend. Share it for your next friend. Share it to your best friend. Share it to your grandmother, your aunties, your uncle. Share it to everyone. Another girl, so like and subscribe. And follow me on social media. Must not be lit. Like my just Lynn be coming over, like her boyfriend be coming. My house stays live. Follow me on Snap. We be getting lit, So subscribe, like, follow, all that, do all that, all that.